Hey guys, Open Throttle Gaming here. Before the video starts, I just wanted to make a quick comment. I'm going to be starting my own creative series for YouTube, and I need ideas on what to build. So if you guys will leave comments down in the comment section, obviously, on what I should build, I will look at them and I will build them in creative mode whenever I start that. And that's all I gotta say. Enjoy the video. What's up guys, it's Open Throttle Gaming here. Today we're playing some more Minecraft. I was going to show you my other world, the creative world. Also, I'm trying something new. I'm playing some non-copyright music in the background. We'll see. Let me know how that goes for you guys, because I don't know. I may not do it next time depending on what you guys say. So anyway, let's jump right in. Oh, the OTG Empire. I guess that makes sense as well. It's the OTG. It's basically a giant city that I'm working on, and I've been working on it for about a year now. So let me just give me just a second. Pulling something up on my phone. Okay. This is like the spawn point of this world. Also, I forgot to show you guys last time, but this is my character. So, got a mohawk just like me in real life. Then you'll see this skull throughout the world. Anyway. So we start with this. This is the city center, or at least it will be. It's that same water fountain you guys saw in my experimental world. And then you can see a few other things. These are railroad tracks that lead to other parts of the empire, I guess you would say. They're not part of this main city, but they are part of the empire. So I'm still building, obviously. These were complete. These had villagers living in them, but the update took them out. So I have a villager breeder somewhere over there. We've got these. I don't know why it's lagging so much. We've got these two very peculiar shaped homes, and they're actually two buildings each. They're two separate, which I just built it because I thought it would look cool. So we have like a fourth of a pyramid, then we have an inverted pyramid. This is my house. I'll show you that in a minute. So where I spawned in, I was actually inside this building. It wasn't done yet.
I've never been one for
skip these ads real quick. Okay. So eventually, this was going to be like a hotel type thing. I'm not done yet, obviously. That's pretty much it for this little section. But this is going to be like the smaller town part. Like the tall, like skyscraper buildings would be around here. Oh, I guess I should show you guys the wall I have around it. So I've got these towers and this wall. And I like it. This was all designed by me. I don't know why it's being so laggy. But anyway. So it's got all voice crack walls, protect you from falling. This actually needs torches. I don't know why there's not torches in here. Anyway, so got the didn't have room for a block switcher, so I just put 2 blocks. It takes you straight up to the top. Now we're in the actual tower. You can see a lot. I don't know why it's being so laggy. Probably because I'm recording this while playing. Anyway, so you can see quite a bit out there. It's not the most practical tower, but it looks cool, so that's why I built it. And then of course you got bells. You can alert the other areas of the city. And then this wraps all the way around this area. So I'm going to go on to say this. To make this part flat, there were two separate things I did. I'm sure you guys have heard of the fill command, but I started using that more recently, like this summer. But last summer, when I very first started this world, it'll load any day now. Just give it a second. Well, anyway, all of this was like mountain terrain. Once it loads, I don't know why it's being so slow. Let's see if I can. Unlimited max frame rate and I don't know. We'll just mess with it. So, as I was saying, all of this used to be like mountain, and then let's see, from this corner all the way to like over here, I filled in by hand, and that took me several months. And then I found the fill command. I got bored of filling in grass and stuff with dirt, so I started building the city, and then I got bored with that, and then I discovered that there's a fill command. I just filled in the rest. Also, I didn't hand make the entire wall. I used the clone command, where you set an area to clone, and then you clone it. So the wall. So I had to build obviously a complete wall first, and then a complete tower, but they were just taking too long to build it all by hand, so I just cloned it. So I call them modules, quote unquote. So notice how it's a repeating pattern. So I made one part of this, and that didn't take too long. And then I copied and pasted it, pretty much cloned it, I guess you would say, because that's what command is called. I cloned it a bunch of times, made it fit between towers, and then I cloned the entire wall over in between other towers. So as I was saying, this wraps completely around the OTG Empire, the city, the main city, OTG City, I guess you would call it, or I guess what I would call it, since I am the creator. But as you can see, I literally chiseled into a mountain. Like this was a mountain. All of this right here was a mountain, and I just literally just cut it. It was quite interesting, because how you did that was like a fill with air. And notice how this part's flat too. This is gonna be like the outskirts of the city. So there's still the wall, and then I'm gonna put gates in at some point. But it goes to the water. There's a river. It kind of divides, or stops the growth, I guess, of the city. And then, of course, I have to have tracks going through the wall. I don't know why it's being so slow. I don't even know if you guys can hear the music. You may not be able to. If not, that's alright, I can hear it. That's the entire reason I have it on, so I can hear it. But yeah, so that's the main city. I guess I'll show you all the cool redstone stuff. Of course, I built a statue myself, so why wouldn't I? This is actually a quote-unquote secret house. So you'll notice some of the redstone that was in the experimental world. So a lot of it's in this world too. So like that Jeb door with the grass descending like that. It's like a two-part door. That was in the experimental world, and at some point I'm gonna hide this switch. I don't know, probably. I might just leave it like that. It's not like levers yet. And we're traveling up my body. It sounds really weird. And then this is the quote-unquote house. These are my eyes. And I was thinking about like making this in like an actual house. It's like there's a what do you call it, like an apocalypse or something, but that's not gonna happen. So it'd be like a home away from home, which I have a bunker. I don't know why I'm saying that. This is my above ground bunker. There we go. I'll show you the bunker shortly. There's just so much to show. So I'll do the house last because that's like the most incredible thing, probably. I'm gonna go on and show you where this goes. So it's so laggy. It's disappointing. So I have a villager breeder. Hasn't bred any villagers recently though. So probably gonna have to be near it. So basically what it does is the kids fall through the holes, but the adults don't. They go through this water system. Then they go up the bubble column, through the wall. They just continue to go up and down until they reach the city limits, I guess. And then I would let them out, and then they would live in one of these houses.
Am I ready for this?
That explains that much. Alright, so now the giant floating castle is probably one of the harder things I've built, because I did all of this by hand too. I did all of this before the fill command. So I did this by hand. I'm actually going to give myself night vision.
Challenge the past.
Crap.
Challenge accepted.
Purdue University Global. Affordable online education for driven working adults.
Okay, I don't think that was long enough. Oh, yeah, it was. Okay. And then I tried to make it look like as if it had like actually lifted out of the ground, so I added some like water sources. And then this is what's quote unquote keeping it into the air, keeping it from falling. Here's both my kinds of elevators. You've seen these. The bubble column elevator, which switches the block from magma cube to soul sand, or vice versa. And then we have the quote-unquote cargo elevator, which, you know, if I ever had supplies, I could bring them up. Oh, I never did show you the call function on this one. So once it gets to the top, I can actually call it back down from down here. Stop lagging. Problem. I do not like this at all. Alright, so it's at the top. As you can see, it stopped. Then we're going to press this button. Switch. Then it'll start coming back down. You can see that. And then it'll stop back down there again. There's no way I could hide this or this. Actually, that reminds me. There's a mod that I downloaded where it's like wireless redstone. I might implement that into this once I get it downloaded for 1.14.4. Right now I only have it at 1.12.2. So this is the, I guess you could say my logo. Voice crack, jeez. Logo. It's the, I guess it's the Punisher skull It's kind of what I based it off of. Made it green. Seen the portcullis gate. It's the castle gate. And then secondary locks. Close the door, and then you can actually lock the portcullis gate. So once it's closed, you can't open it. See how it's not opening? But there, now it goes. And then if I lock it, it'll still close. Let me just make sure I didn't destroy anything. That would be bad. Anyway, yeah, so that works out. This is my Great Hall, King's Hall. Make sure you turn it off. Nope. There. It would help if I actually typed the commands correctly. Alright, so this is like my Royal Hall. Come through here, ignore the beams, that's the only way that would work. Then I have a, nice comfortable chair. What I should do, I should make like a secret entrance back here, down into the guts. So this is what the guts of the floating island. Here's all the redstone for the front door. Why is there dirt? Oh yeah, that's right. So, most of this was dirt when I first started it, and then I replaced, or grass, and I replaced it with stone. Duh. Just looks better. Alright, on to the main feature, and then I'll show you some of the other minor cities, I guess. So what I'll explain that in a minute. So this part's really cool. So you would think the glass opens, but it's actually the sand. Sand falls and you can walk in, and then it closes itself. Any day now. Okay, there it goes. Just a lot of lag. So this is the main entrance. Here's the kitchen. Turn on lights. And then this is an automatic furnace. It's actually really cool. It works really well. I have coal. Okay, there's the coal. I'm just gonna demonstrate real quick. I'm just gonna take. There. So we're just gonna cook a whole crap ton of chicken. So it is currently cooking. So this is a trap chest, so it only dispenses when it's closed. Okay, so there's the first cooked chicken. So this light means that it is currently cooking. And then it should be using up coal. Yeah, it's using up coal pretty quickly. So we'll let that be cooking while we look at everything else. So this is a working trash can. You throw it. Did they update this? Crap, they updated this. Man, it doesn't work anymore. Okay, what it was is there was a hopper under. Oh wait, you saw that in the experimental world. It was the trash can with the dinosaur, the Ender Dragon head. It would take it in, suck it down, and dispense it into lava. But I guess they updated that, so now it doesn't work. It's unfortunate. So this is a pop-up bar. And then this is a pop-up dinner table, dining table. This house took me a long time to build. I put a bunch of redstone into it afterward. So like all the architecture stuff, that took me a while. The redstone didn't take me that long because I had already done it. So laggy. I do not like this. It's just 8. If we get it. Okay, we'll come back to that. Anyway, you see how that worked. So then here's like another dining room table. I got a fireplace. This is supposed to be a TV. Got some homemade furniture. A long couch, I guess you would say. I don't know what to call that. Now there's more to this room than it looks, but I'll show you that later. We're gonna go upstairs to like the bedrooms and stuff. Where all the magic happens. Anyway, guest room number 1. Bookshelf. This is actually a bathtub. I put gates down because you would get that effect, and that was really annoying. This is a fire. That's the fireplace. Let's see. This is a bathroom. So there's the bath. There's the toilet, and the sink's over here. So it's kind of a weird placement. That's how it worked. Here's guest bedroom number 2.
Challenge yourself to the career you want.
I actually like this room. It's dark.
Challenge accepted.
Sorry, I was skipping ads on YouTube. Because we all do it. Anyway, this is the master bedroom. If you can't tell by the emerald, diamond, and golden headboard. And it's a ginormous bed with a TV. I found this really cool. This isn't individual blocks. This is just trickery of staircases. Because, you know, put one here. This is actually a full glowstone block, but it doesn't look like it. So I really love that. That looked awesome. So I implemented it. Because look, I just love that so much. It's so awesome. Anyway, same thing over here. Just kind of bends. Got a desk. I should once I get the furniture mod installed for 1.14.4, I think there's a laptop, so I can make this like my YouTube recording studio inside my bedroom. See how well that works. This is a closet, I believe, which is unfinished. Yeah. So this house isn't even finished yet. This entire world isn't finished yet, but I think I already said that. This is going to be a little bit longer video, by the way. Here's the bathroom. I feel like I'm doing MTV Cribs right now. But I guess that's kind of what it is. This is another hall closet. Moving on. So each of these is a different bedroom. That's a pink bed. I think this one's green. No, this one's black. Purple. I need to build in the nether too. Orange. I should expand my empire into the nether. Bathroom. This is closet. Anyway, this is the attic. Got these really cool triple high windows. You can see the entire backyard. We will go outside after I show off the room that I said there's more than it seems. We will need one of these. Yes, I'm flying in the house. It's my house. I can do whatever I want. Okay, here we are. So, I'm going to go on and give you a hint. All of this stuff you have seen in that experiment world. So, that opens it. And we descend into the first level of the bunker. Behind us. But there's still more. So this is like the food storage. Yes, I have a lot of eggs. And I will show you why in a minute. And then I was going to make this. I wasn't actually going to do like storage in this. Seems so laggy. Then there's another door here. It's a Jeb door. I've got the block switchers for the lights. There's a lot of those. I actually had to turn off mobs because the mobs kept spawning in here and back there. Closing the door. So this is what this is a brewing station. Automatic, obviously. Really awesome. So you just select the materials you want, and you press the button. Of course, you have to select it in the right order, otherwise it doesn't work. You press the button, it starts brewing it. I think that's really cool. And then here's the guts behind it. As I get stuck. Yeah, so what happens is when you when you flip the switch, it turns off this, which this one is still activated, so then it dispenses up into this, travels through into the, I don't want to break that because I think there's stuff attached to it. It's really cool. I might do some tutorials on those later. There's even more going on in here. You have to do this one twice because it's kind of weird. So this is the staircase one. Then it has so this is actually the item frame unlocker thing. I'll show that later. This is the armor swapper. So all of these are named based off. I think this one. These are different languages. I don't remember what they were. I have to relook them up. So this is basically my armory. So this is the item frame combination lock, and this one has a password. Once it does that, it unlocks what's at the other end of this, which I'll show you. And then, yeah, more password. Go back up to the surface now. Go to the backyard. When I take a breath, you fill up my lungs. And if my mind works backwards for a minute, notifications. Okay, that was weird. So this, I haven't, it's been a long time since I've worked on this, but this was one of those cool designs. I hadn't finished it, but I was experimenting with it, so that's why I kind of stopped. So this one works. It's the same quote-unquote technology as the dining table in here. It just got water. And I really like that because it covers itself. And if this actually existed in real life, it would be like keep dirt out and stuff. I like that a lot. So this is like an outdoor cooking area. Got a brick oven pizza. Well, it's a brick oven. You can make pizza in it. And then an incinerator just works. This just uses the side of it. And then I've got another outdoor automatic furnace, water, cooking table, with like a cutting board. I guess you can use that as. And this is how you get to the elevators to get up. And I've got birds. I love all the glorious burbs. Am I named them? Yep. This one's Ark. Blue. Georgia. Sunny. Holly. Cliche name for bird. So Georgia was actually based off a real bird I met who looked almost exactly like this. Obviously, you know, real, not Minecraft blocky. And I've always wanted a macaw. I've got Doogs, Doggos. I don't think these are named. Yeah, these aren't named. Probably not going to. And then I've got cats. I'm sure you heard those. They're all over here in the corner. Okay, so this is the interesting bit. At first this was just going to be a normal barn, but as you can see it is loaded with crap, we call that redstone. So first thing, go through the doors. It's a farm. So I've got donkeys over here. They're all named. These are the girl donkeys, this boy donkeys. So both of these are actually children of these two. So, no, you cannot escape. They actually might want to go outside. They always want to go outside. Anyway, so these are more Jeb doors. Got chickens, sheep, cows, pigs, you know, all the animals. So the eggs from earlier. Yep, okay, it still works. So I'm sure you just saw all those eggs and torches disappear. So there's a minecart system collecting it, minecart with a hopper, and it was going into a chest, but then I got too many eggs, so now it just dispenses it up into hoppers, and then it's deleted. Oh, so it works over here, but not over there. Anyway. And then got this massive yard. You guys saw it earlier. I guess this is an estate, but as you can tell, I built this way before the wall. And I've also got a gate. So that's the end. Well, no, it's not the end of this tour. Never mind. That's the end of the main city tour. I will do another video on the rest of it later. I'm just gonna leave with the, oh, hey look, here's my thumbnail. Boom, thumbnail, done. I'm just gonna leave looking at all the destination names. And we'll discuss those next video. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, all that good stuff. And I will talk to you guys later.